So I was thinking, right? There are some things we can agree on no matter where you come from, what your background is, what your race is, what your religion is, right? And one of those things is we're born and we all die, right? Most of us are born, right? Because that's a whole nother deep conversation for another day. But we're born and we die, right? And we all done know somebody that done passed away, or heard of a celebrity, or know somebody that knows somebody, right? And if we're completely honest with ourselves and just being completely real, not all of those people are making it into heaven. And you can tell by some of the lifestyles that these people have lived, right? That they're not making it into heaven. And this is by no means am I casting judgment on anybody or I'm trying to play God, but you can tell by some of these lifestyles, right? By some of their lifestyles that they're not making it into heaven. Some of these people done lived by the gun and died by the gun. And like I said, I'm not trying to play God or cast judgment, but I'm just being real, because my grandma will always say, you never know somebody's last words, right? They might have asked God for forgiveness right before they left, right? That's their problem, or that's their business, because I don't know about you, but this realm is a little bit too real for me, right? For me to be playing around. Eternity is a little bit too long for me, for us to be playing around in this reality. Like, oh, well, hopefully I make it in. Hopefully I was a good enough person to get in. No. No, 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 no. Eternity is too long for anybody to be living reckless like that, especially when there is a savior. And we only get one shot, and that's what this topic is about today. We only get one shot. I keep hearing a lot of theologies and a lot of different religions or a lot of different ideas that you get more than one shot to choose who you want to serve, and you can figure that out after you die. No, this is not TV. We are not cats. We do not have 9 lives, because even that's fake and that's on TV. Let's be real. We get one shot to do this, and this is just the raw, uncut truth. This is not to scare nobody about hell, and no, this is real. Hell is a real place. That's a real realm, and you either go to heaven or you go to hell after you leave here, right? You're not getting reincarnated. Like, I'm hearing this doctrine too much, or just all different types of, like I said, doctrines that basically are insinuating, or that are saying, yeah, when you leave here you can be something else, or you can be a butterfly, or you no. Hebrews 9:27, it's appointed once for a man to live, to die, and then judgment, right? This is real. This is real. After you leave here, you're going to enter into another realm where you will be judged on what you did with the life that God gave you. See, you're going to leave this body, right? This, because you inside the body. That's why when you leave the body dies, right? This is not you, right? So you're going to leave this body, and then you're going to be in front of God, and God's going to ask you, did you do what I told you to do with your body? Did you live for my son? Did you follow my son and live for me through that body? Did you tell other people about me? See, now you on the other side of the screen watching, it's not too late. You still got time to tap into this, what God is going to say to you and to everybody else. You don't get another chance outside of this body to live where you're supposed to go for eternity. This is the only chance that you get here. This is the only shot in this body right here in this realm. How many near-death experiences, stories have we heard where somebody dies and they go to hell? Right? Some of them might say they die and they went to heaven, but most of them people, they die and they go to heaven, right? The people that die or that say that they died and they went to hell, they come back and tell us about it, right? How many near-death experience stories you done heard like that? So why nobody ever dying and saying, yeah, I was a butterfly on the wall after I died, and I saw the flowers bloom, and why don't they ever say that? I know I'm making it funny right here, right now, but for real, why don't nobody ever say that they came back as a leaf or a tree? Like, let's be real. This is the only shot that you have right here in this realm right here on earth. You don't get to die and then choose. You don't get to die and then come back as something else. You get to die here and then go in front of God for judgment. That's what happens. And then that's what determines where you go for the rest of your life. You know what this is right here? This realm right here? This is the realm of auditions. This is the audition realm. This is where you get to audition for where you want to live eternity, for where you want to spend the rest of your real life at, for eternity. And don't you see, you could do whatever you want to do in this realm. You could do whatever you want to do in this realm to determine that, right? You can do whatever you want here. You can have sex all day. You could be a witch. You could look at your body and say, I'm in the wrong body and I want to be a dog. I'm a dog today. You could do whatever you want to do in this realm. But let me tell you something, whether you know it or not, this realm right here, right now is going to show you exactly what you want and who you really are. It's going to show you exactly what you really love and who you really love, because you can do whatever you want here. So that's going to expose who the real you is, whether that's a bad you or a good you. Now, the good you, the only good you that there really is through the Savior. Because outside of the Savior, we are ugly people. Outside of the Messiah, we are ugly people. So if we are truly followers of the Messiah and of God, we need to be showing it. Because none of us know when our last breath is going to be. So if we really are looking for God and we want to live on the good side of eternity, we need to be following the Messiah, who the world calls Jesus, because we cannot make it into eternal rest and eternal glory without him. And any other religion or any other theology that's telling you you can make it into eternal glory without the Messiah is a lie from the pits of hell, and they're tricking you. See, what these religions do is they bite off pieces of the truth. And let me tell you something. Did you know you can follow God without a religion? You do not need a religion to follow God or the Messiah, because they don't have a religion. He's not religion. You don't need a religion to tell you that the sky is blue. You don't need a religion to tell you that the grass is green. Truth stands outside of religion. So if God, the true God of Israel, and his son, the Savior, are the truth, you don't need a religion to tell you that. So you can search for God and you can look up the history of religions. They're going to give you bits and pieces of the truth and pull you in and throw in lies to throw you off. Because if you think you got one more shot outside of this realm, you are on your way already to the eternal death. You're not on the good side of eternity. This is the only shot that we get before judgment here in this earth, on this realm. On this earth, on this realm, this is the only shot that we get. So if we are true followers of God, we need to move like it. If you want to be a follower of God, we need to be moving like it. We need to be searching. We are in the age of information, baby. You need to look on that phone and start asking ChatGPT the questions. Ask Google the questions. Look up the questions. God is going to reveal it to you. The deeper you keep researching, because God said, if you love me, you're going to seek me. If you want to find God, you're going to seek him. He said, seek him with everything that you have. Seek me in all your ways and you're going to find me. Seek God and you're going to find these answers. You're going to find the truth. So if you're somebody that you don't really know who God is yet, you don't really know who Jesus is yet, get on your phone and look up what Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus, who he is and what he did for you. Download the Bible app. Start reading scriptures. This is what is going to help you find the truth. Because as they say, right, they call it the rabbit hole. If you keep digging down that rabbit hole, you won't really see what's going on in this world. And it's going to either lead to the devil or it's going to lead to God, the true God, because you're going to see that every other thing else is those fake gods. They're falling angels, they're demons, and they take over religions and they confuse you. They're here behind all of these false religions and they're here to confuse you. Like I said, you do not need a religion to serve God and to follow the Messiah. You don't. You do not need a religion. The truth stands outside of all religion. You don't need a religion because it's the truth. I'm following the truth. It's the truth. I don't need a religion. I don't need a box to put God in. I don't. So I'm just here to let whoever know, if you think that you have another shot outside of this realm, you don't. This is the only shot that we get right here, right now. This one shot in this realm to live, to make decisions, to live for where we're going to live for eternity. You're making decisions now for where you're going to go for eternity. So if you want to live on the right side of eternity, you need to follow the Mashiach. You need to follow the Messiah in this one shot that you got. So I pray that this video, if this video blessed you, share it with somebody. Tell somebody else. That is a lie. You don't get no shot outside of this. This is the audition round right now. This is the stomping grounds. Where we about to go? Where we about to go after this? Share this video with somebody. Allow this video to go to somebody. If you heard somebody saying that we get another shot, send them this video. And don't just believe me. Pull it out for yourself. Find out for yourself. Study the history of religion. See where all these religions came from. Find out what God is trying to tell you, what he wants you to do while you're in this world, why you only got your one shot. See what you're supposed to be doing. And I pray that if this video bless you, like I said, share it. And I pray that you guys have a blessed rest of your day, your evening, whenever you see this video. And shalom. I'll talk to you later.